Alright, so new video. I'm back after some quite while. Of course, I had to save a lot of money to get this guy right here, the Samsung Note 10 Plus. First of all, my thoughts on this is it's insane. Right now the best phone on the market. It's undescribable for right now. It just has almost everything that you probably may want. What I could say about this, what's it called? This phone is that it's extremely bright. Especially like what's it called? Especially the what Aero Glow? What's it called? I have the let's see what it's called. I have no idea. It's like some kind of silver. I don't know. It's like a rainbow. Okay, it's like a rainbow. It's extremely cool to look at. It never gets old looking at it. Come on. This is an impressive phone. Especially the cameras is a dual 3. There's 3 cameras on it. Especially some sensors. I really like this phone a lot. Lately, I've been using it a lot. Especially the pen. This thing's also cool. The features that you can do on this. Look at it. It's blue. It's insane. There's a lot of things that you could do with it. You take pictures. Move it around. It's a really good phone. It's not even that much. It's like 1,000. Oh, it's a lot because right now phones are excessively going up and up and up. But this one is surprisingly for me not as expensive as I guess it should be. I would have thought it would have been like 1,000, 500s, like the Samsung S or something like that, or the iPhones, But it's an incredible phone to have. It's just insane. I never really had a phone like this. This is my first time ever having a phone like this. With so much features and how it's so powerful, especially the space on this, 256 gigs, it's incredible. And then one of the things I want to talk about is the camera. The camera is insane. The camera is by far better than what I'm using now. The features on this, let me show you guys. The features on this are perhaps incredible. There's wide lens. Of course, there's normal. Then there's up close. It's insane. The photos. I took some photos which I'll be showing. Once everything goes. But it's insane. The video, the photos. Everything is insane. One of the things I really like about the camera features is the light focus, where it's kind of like if you're on what's that thing called? You know what I mean, okay? You know what I mean, okay? Like when you try to have some smooth, videos, look at that. That thing's insane. You don't really see that, but that's insane for me. It's just a really incredible phone. The features of the camera is very good. A lot of contrast. The shadows are there. You could see a lot of I took a picture of myself, and you could see a lot of detail on my facials. It's just a really good phone. I took some pictures outside. It's just a phone that's very useful. Not only that, very useful for perhaps going to an office building or anything like that. But it's insane. Not only that, it's really fast. Of course I didn't get the 5G. I think 5G is way faster. But of course, there's not really that many. Verizon, I don't think, has that many places where they have 5G. Only in certain places. I think you can only have 5 around the country or something like that. But it's extremely fast. It's never. Right now, I have no complaints. This phone is. It's just really surprising. Surprising me every single day. I still have to figure out the features, the tricks. How to screenshot. Because as of right now, the only way I can screenshot is with the S Pen, where it gives you a spot to what's called screenshot it. But it's an incredible phone, and it's never really, I don't know, it's just crazy. This phone is right now the best on the market, and I don't really know. Yeah, so it's just pretty crazy. So one of the things I'm gonna go through is the phone. The phone is of course long. It's really long. The camera's of course different this time, or at least for me it's different. It's completely long. It's big. It's not as fat. That's what I like about it. It's just very long, good phone. One of the things I've realized is that, that I kind of keep forgetting is the power button. It's on the left side. It's kind of confusing. It's usually I kind of like it on the right, because I use my my phone on my right hand. I don't really use the left as much, but it would be really cool if they had it on the right, and because sometimes I forget that the volume's up here too, as you can see right there. The volume's right there, so I kind of sometimes when I'm watching videos or something and accidentally I hit the power off button, I'm just like, really, like why do they have to put it so close, But I mean, that's probably one of the complaints I probably have about this phone, and I wish they had the power button on the right. One of the things, and also is the grill. They have two speakers. I think, yeah, they have a small. I believe that's a speaker right there. I'm not sure. I think it's that one. It's a small speaker on the top, small grill on the bottom, right there. It's not really that good. I don't think it's really that good. The sound, I think it's kind of I guess rasps. Not raspy. It's just, I don't know. It could be better. The sound could be better. It's loud, but just not, I don't know, as clear of the sound of the phone. But it's really cool. And also one of the things I actually like about, or actually one of the things that kind of makes me sad, it kind of like breaks my heart, is that there's no headphone jack. The headphone jack is gone. I think this is already a sign that Samsung is, by the time that it's the next phone, whether it's the S, or the, phones that are becoming in the future, when like the Note 11, they're not going to be there. I think it could be a better phone. I wish they would have had it with the Note 10 just one more time, because if it had it with the Note 10, this phone would be, the best phone on the market, and the best phone until the next phone that comes, because of course, as we know, Apple iPhone is, of course, they don't have headphone jacks. All they use is the charging device, whatever. But it's kind of sad that they don't have the headphone jack. I really wish they would have had it. It could have been really cool. Just fit it right there. If you guys could fit a pen, how come not fit a headphone jack? So definitely wish they had a headphone jack about this. One of the things I also like to talk about is the screen display. It's just the way they fit everything in. Like if you see the forehead, there's really absolutely nothing. It's basically almost full screen, just a little bit, just like centimeters. And not only that, the chin too. The chin, you could definitely kind of see more of the chin. It's like right there. But other than that, it's basically kind of full screen. And not only that, the sides of it, you could barely see the sides. Barely. You could, of course, if you look up close, you could see it, but barely. Like if you're from far distance, it looks like a full screen. The screen is really good. Also, like to talk about which it was kind of weird for me. The camera right here on the front of it, they never really hid it away from like the Samsung S. How they had it on the corner, and they kind of hid it from making it like kind of go what's that? Go like, I guess, camo, where it hides it, But this time Samsung just decided to, I guess, maybe leave it open. I thought they would have had some kind of wallpapers where, they hide the camera to make it look like it's there, or make it look like it's not there, but it's there, So I thought that was pretty interesting when I first saw the phone. Because usually, a lot of people, I think, especially me, I was pretty confused at why didn't they perhaps try to hide the camera from the front face. But at this point, it doesn't really, I guess, matter as much, but yeah. Well, and the camera itself, I mean, it definitely does leave a little space on top. If you guys could see right there, it does leave a little space, but I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's not, doesn't bother me, of course, but just it was kind of weird that they didn't, I guess, hide the camera, I guess, since they did it with the other one. But it's probably because it's in the middle, and I think it would probably look ugly if they had wallpapers, I guess, hiding the camera. So I kind of maybe understand that part, maybe. One of the things I also like is this, it's pretty bright. It's a really bright screen. One of the cool features I like about it is if you go down here, you go check right here, it gives you a mode where wherever you are at, I guess, wherever the lighting, how it looks like, it kind of just dims it automatically. It says adaptive brightness. Keep track of your brightness adjustments and apply them automatically to similar lighting conditions. So perhaps, it's way too much light in here. It would make it, I think, a little bit more dimmer. Probably brighter, actually. Sorry, brighter. Or if it's too, too dark, it would just, go medium level. So it changes. It changes. The screen changes, the brightness and everything. So it's definitely it's a really cool, really nice, bright screen. I especially like. I mean, that thing's bright. There you go. I mean, it's a bright phone. It's pretty crazy how bright it can get. And one of the also other things I like is the YouTube. Well, of course, if we check here, the YouTube is pretty crazy. Because of course, when you watch videos, you could zoom in and zoom out. So I mean, here I'll show you. I'll show you guys right here. Hold on. Let's just see. What can we see? Let's just watch. Let's go to. We'll look up this channel. See, like if we watch like a Marshawn Lynch video, I mean, it's pretty crazy. You could, I think, zoom in. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, and not only that, it's loud. I mean, if I put this all the way up, let's see. It's a loud phone, it's really cool. Especially, I think this would be also cool as a gaming phone. A lot of people, of course, a lot of you people that like games and play what's called PUBG or Madden, NBA Live, FIFA, any shooting games. I think this would be a perfect phone to use and just have fun with the phone, because it's a big screen. It's like an extremely big screen. I can even show you a game that I have here. I mean, I'll show you like a Madden game that I use. I mean, that's a really nice gaming phone. When, of course, if you don't want to play your PlayStation or whatever, you just want to play on your phone, and it's a big screen. That's the cool part. And I think what's also a cool thing about this is watching movies. Movies would be great on this, especially when it comes to like Netflix, Hulu, anything that that involves watching videos. So I think this is also another win for, I think, this phone that's just so cool, and it's just another nice phone to have. One of the things I also saw is that of course one of the things I also saw, but of course I don't have it, is the case. But what I saw is that they have skins. I could put it under the link on where you could find the skins that they have. I didn't get to choose it because they weren't. I don't know why I didn't really get the option, I guess, to choose. But I got the clear one. I mean, let's see. This is protected by D30. Never heard of the company, but I'll probably look it up. I'll probably put in the link in the description. But yeah, this thing is pretty nice. It's a nice phone. But back to the phone. It's a really good phone. One of the things I also want to talk about is what's the future phones gonna look like. What's how are they gonna look like? How about this? This is the bigger question is, what is Apple gonna think about this? What is Apple gonna think about this? So I mean, Apple right now, I think, is probably seeing what Samsung brought out. This of course looks like exactly like an iPhone. It's kind of similar to an iPhone, except it's more square, instead of round. But it's what is Apple gonna think of this? Of course, we've seen Apple take their cameras, and kind of looks like an Apple Watch if you think about it. But what are they gonna add to it? Are they gonna add something to it that perhaps we don't know? Are they gonna add similar things? Are they gonna what's Apple gonna do when they take out their phone? Because we're all waiting for it. I definitely hope I can get it if I get the chance and I could show you guys. But I mean, this right now, Apple is one of the course competitions. Everybody likes Apple. Everybody, I hope I can get in the near future get an iPhone 10 before the new one comes out. But what is Apple gonna think about this? Apple has to compete. Apple, what's it called? They must have something that probably Samsung probably doesn't have or probably didn't think of. And I think Apple's, I'm not gonna say they're gonna jump back on top, because both phones are, right as of right now, both phones are like, both, going up, fighting. One's going up, Apple's going up, Samsung's going up, then they're both tied, So I mean, it's really incredible on the future phones that I've been luckily been seeing, and it's just crazy how the future of phones, when you started from a flip phone, if you could think back when you had your flip phone, think of now, it's just a screen, so more buttons, it's nothing like that. It's just full screen, and that's very incredible. So right now we're living in a future where not only phones are getting more expensive, but the future of technology, that's gonna be crazy part. I'm definitely gonna be loving from 2019 and from 5 years ahead. I want to phones are just gonna explode. With not only that, folding phones. I think who was it? I think an LG has a flip phone, I believe. I definitely will leave a link to that, just so you guys could check it out, or you guys could go check it out. And Unbox Therapy, he also, I didn't get to see it yet, but it's insane, and future phones are just getting crazier and crazier and crazier. They're shooting at us out every single direction, so it's crazy. It's but as of right now, my pick is Samsung Note 10 Plus. Not the 5G though. You can get the 5G. That thing's way too expensive. But Note 10 Plus right now is by far the best phone that's out right now. I would recommend to go get it, even if you're an iPhone user. I know a lot of people would be like, I respect Apple, and they only buy Apple products, but just test it out. Even just go test it out at a Samsung store, or Apple, anything that has a Note 10. Just check it out, because it's a nice phone. It's a nice phone. It's technology. If you guys like technology, I would recommend checking this out. And yeah, but other than that, this phone is really nice. I have other videos that also I'll be coming out with. I got like 2 new stuff that I got, so I'll definitely be checking that out. And yeah, but that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below on an item that you guys want to get. And yeah, and peace out.